I'm Sakshi. I'm from India. I do MSc Data Science.
Hi, I'm Nicholas. I'm from Malaysia and I'm currently studying year 2 of business management.
Hi, my name is Adriana. I'm from Lebanon and I am a master's student studying food technology.
Hi, I'm Hiva. I'm from Iran and I'm studying pharmacy and I'm currently in my first year. Well, as an international student, once you enter a new country, of course, you're gonna face with different difficulties like homesickness. So, in the first few months when I came, whenever I was feeling like homesick, I used to go and see our warden, which is like the accommodation office and the main person in there. And because that was the nearest and most convenient way of me talking about my issues. They still keep contacting me to see if I'm feeling better or if I have any issues.
So when I first came here, it was a struggle for me to accommodate, and because it was a very new environment, but I knew directly where to go because the mental health service, they kept sending us emails. If we need anything, we could book an appointment with a counselor. So I went for counseling sessions and it was really helpful.
So, being an Indian girl, of course, it was quite tough, because mental health there is a taboo, and when you talk about it, people don't take it seriously. Whereas when I came to UK, people were more concerned about what I was feeling or what I was going through. There are lots of services itself in the university which keeps mailing you about things, and you feel really good by just looking at the mails, and you're like, oh my god, they really do care about what I'm feeling. Being an international student and getting this kind of support is quite a big thing, because I think mental health is something we should really talk about, irrespective of what country or whatever the situation is.
When your mind is completely busy and like you're overthinking about different kind of issues, you cannot focus on your studies as you should, and you're not gonna function in the best way that you could because your mental health is not in a good situation.
People don't often talk about it. I mean, mostly students who are suffering through a lot of issues in their teenage or adult life. I think they usually feel it's easier to talk with their friends, or maybe comforting relatives. But I think it is really important when you have to take out that issue as an issue and not just as a little matter.
I don't think it's embarrassing to address this issue because it's a very common issue now at this age, and when we have a lot of pressure and work to do as well. Okay, so I've been using the sports parks now for like 7 to 8 months. As soon as I reached UK, and I've bought the 1 year membership for the gym. So I think it's pretty good and it's quite worth it for the whole year membership. And I think back in my home country, the price is also almost the same if I convert the rate back. Besides using the gym, I also use the badminton hall as well. So I played about 3 to 4 times of badminton per week.
Other than the gym, what's nice about the sports park is that they provide all kinds of classes like yoga, Pilates, spinning, Zumba. So it's also very fun to attend those classes.
Most of the days when I'm studying too much, after some time, I just stop studying and start overthinking. So at that moment, I know I have to just leave my room and go to the gym, clear my mind and like find peace somewhere. So I go to the gym, exercise, and sometimes socialize at the same time. You meet new people, they help you out, and it is a very nice and friendly environment as well. After the gym, the feeling is amazing. It's like your energy has been boosted.
There are lots of facilities that I can go to. I tried rock climbing, and that was amazing, to be honest. I went with my friends and I had lots of fun to try something new. There's also a swimming facility, which is just 10 minutes from my dorm. And I always try to go and have a swim since I'm a professional swimmer. Yeah, other than that, I try to go have a walk around the lake too.
So when I talk about University of Reading back in my home country, I say about it's full of nature, because when I go to the class, it's like there are lakes, there are trees, and I walk past the jungle. So I think it feels like I'm just trekking and going to my class. So I have been to quite a few walks, which were field trips by the university, which was around White Knights Lake, and it was quite pretty because it was early morning and there was this birds chirping, and I think it was something I never ever experienced back in my home country. So I think just coming to class, I think I connect more to nature.
When I went to have my class at the agricultural building, I will walk past the lake and the forest, and it always amazed me that how the ecosystems are in Reading is the University of Reading, and I always took out my phone and take a few shots of the living things like the swans, the ducks, and the birds as well.
When I wake up in the morning and open the curtains, the first thing I see are all the trees and the nature. So I just open my eyes and it calms me down to just see all the greens. And I live on past the lake, so every day when I want to go to class, it takes me literally like 5 minutes, but for me it takes 10 minutes because I just stand there and look at the lake and get mesmerized by the animals and the lake and the nature. And I always take pictures of the view because it really is mesmerizing. And there's also a garden here. In spring, when I came back from the Easter holiday, everywhere it was filled with flowers, so it got really nicer when I came back. So having this green space really helps also with the mental health. It calms you down. Yay! Oh my God.